Well-renowned journalist and popular social media sensation Dionne Jackson Miller shocks the world and exposed Jamaica Prime Minister live in Confrence. Take a look at this.
Thank you. Asking, can we be given a list of the communities that are still marooned? Whether or not food drops are taking place there, and if so, when did those drops start, and how regular are they?
Of the 27 communities, we've been able to reach 22 thus far.
Every time I hear a cabinet minister say, it's just been 3 days, it's just been 4 days, it's just been 5 days, it's just been a week since a hurricane, and I say it with attitude to, I honestly wonder if they are honestly thinking about the people who have been cut off for that length of time and who may not have food or water.
This is the first time in all my years as a content creator I felt truly bad for filming, but I also know how important it is to share what's happening. We have stationed ourselves at Petersfield High School, where the need for aid is overwhelming. It's not just about bringing nurses food and water, it's about being the people's voice. There's no water, no food, and the toilets are not working. Water is standing still with rotting livestock throughout the community, creating a serious public health risk. The chances of a cholera outbreak is extremely high, along with other illnesses caused by infectious wound punctures and contaminated water. Among those affected are pregnant women and women with young children, many of whom have no safe space, no clean water, and no sanitation. When aid arrives, the entire community lines up for hours, but what they receive lasts only a day or two. There's still no government presence. Everyone helping here are local community activists doing everything they can with very limited resources. We have identified a critical need to create a safe space for women and children, a place where they can be safe, seen and supported. We urgently need water and food, large-scale water filtration systems, solar power, Starlink for communication, generators, security support, registered Jamaican nurses and medical volunteers. The risk of disease and dehydration is rising fast. Please help however you can. Share, donate, or connect with anyone who can assist.
Thank you. Asking, can we be given a list of the communities that are still marooned? Whether or not food drops are taking place there, and if so, when did those drops start, and how regular are they? And then as well, I heard the announcement in Parliament about the Joint Select Committee. I heard the announcement of the Private Sector Committee, that Coordination Committee, but I'm still asking why not an independent oversight committee to monitor implementation and expenditure?
All right. So in terms of that question, that's one that the last one, on the governance framework. That is going to be discussed in Cabinet, and we started discussing it last week, and then there was also some indication from PM about putting in accountability structures. There are different ways that we can do it. I mean, we've spoken about the National Partnership Council, we've spoken about a committee of Parliament, we've spoken about many different things. And I think we're going to have another opportunity today in Cabinet to discuss what does that governance framework look like. And remember, there is the relief phase, which is what we're in now, and then the recovery phase. I think that's the one that's going to really need that kind of overarching body.
So we're talking about relief and you're gonna recovery. Really stick focus please. Relief. So my man is still not getting a relief yet. So you're gonna reach a recovery. We don't have to worry about recovery yet. Talk about relief. The man then when not getting a relief, man they were cut off and still not see nobody. Talk about the man there.
Where do we rebuild? What do we rebuild? Given global warming and climate change, is it fit to put back communities where they were? Do we move them from where they were?
Where do we rebuild? What we mean where we that is fund that sound like gonna spend it already, you know. Can't worry about where we rebuild. That doesn't sound like a real problem. Climate change, I'm gonna poor people alone about climate change. Well, rich people still buy beachfront property, the biggest beach front price, so they can't treat about climate change.
What are the new building standards and just generally accountability over all of the insurance money that's coming in and what we're doing?
And that report was very useful to us in what we need to do to make ODPEM the emergency management entity that can respond to a Category 5. ODPEM has never responded to a Category 5 disaster. And that's an important point to make. This is not a normal hurricane.
yes, we know this is not a normal hurricane. So thank God you'll get $150 million we sell the way out for.
So you can't judge the response of the government by virtue of, what it has done in the past. This is a new level of disaster. Thank you for the question.
Remember to like and subscribe because this is where things get a bit crazy.
I spoke to the former head of ODPEM, Dr. Barbara Kirby, who said the reasons that were given for this move of ODPEM didn't really make sense.
I'm seeing something here which says that the realignment establishes a single point for emergency logistics and further tightens coordination with relief partners. But there is already a single point for coordination. It's called the National Emergency Operations Center. And in all emergency management doctrine, the Emergency Operations Center is a center from which all response is coordinated. And the National Emergency Operations Center, as with all EOCs, has a space for the policy level and a space for the operational level. And they're separate spaces, but it allows ease of communication between operations and policy level if you have them in the same building. So I'm not quite sure why this realignment is going to change that. And something else about the JDF and ODPEM needing to work together closely. But that has always been the case. The JDF has always assisted with relief operations. It doesn't take the head of ODPEM to be a JDF soldier or airman or sailor for there to be close cooperation between ODPEM and the JDF. That has always existed. So I'm really not sure what these reasons are supposed to do. Certainly, they're not convincing, in other words. And to me, neither are they logical. It will require significant logistics experience. Okay, that's fine. Bring a JDF rep into the National Emergency Operations Center to do that. Because all the agencies, private sector, everybody is represented in the EOC, so there should be no lack of logistics experience in the National Emergency Operations Center because the JDF should be there.
Another one of my concerns has been the communities that are still cut off, that people still can't get into. And every time I hear a cabinet minister say, it's just been 3 days, it's just been 4 days, it's just been 5 days, it's just been a week since a hurricane, and they say it with attitude, I honestly wonder if they are honestly thinking about the people who have been cut off.
Generally, accountability over all of the insurance money that's coming in and what we're doing. So that conversation that you're raising is actually one that we're having in cabinet about what does this governance framework look like. And so you will be hearing more as the Prime Minister and the members of the cabinet discuss that. All of the insurance money that's coming in and what we're doing. So that conversation that you're raising is actually one that we're having in cabinet.
So this lady still not even answer the question because obviously the only thing where she worry about are the funds, the list and name, a list of place them were cut off and the food drop result, the food drop data and all of that. And this lady I talk about. So basically this is what them concerned about.
All of the insurance money that's coming in and what we're doing. So that conversation that you're raising is actually one that we're having in cabinet.
Marooned communities.
Marooned communities. The list, I think Commander Gale had noted that there is some fluidity to that.
Also, if you reach this far in the video, you not like and subscribe yet. Like the video and subscribe to the channel to share the video to more people. YouTube recommend it when you like and subscribe. So like, subscribe and drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about this.
And that he has given assurance that he will put out that list of the communities and the drops and the food drops
taking place, and if so, when did they start? How early did they start, and how regular are they?
Okay, you can come. I know they're every day. they're very frequent. Yes.
So food drops have started. There is a running list today. I was trying to bring the list up now, but I believe of the 27 communities, we've been able to reach 22 thus far.
Can you tell us when the food drop started and when can we get a list?
When they started, the moment we started flying, which was the day after the passage of the hurricane. And the list, I won't promise you a time now, but to be expected.
At this press conference, we're told that about 27 communities are still cut off. All right, you see my concern now, right? Because if 27 communities are still cut off and only 22 have got food drops, warm to the rest of them. And why is it that all of them have not been able to get food drops by now? Another issue of concern is a death toll. And of course, like you, this has been one of the most distressing parts of the whole thing. I would love to hear that we have not a single more death, not even one more death from Hurricane Melissa. But based on the reports that we've been getting in, coming into the media, coming out of the communities, it doesn't sound as if that's a reasonable expectation. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense that on Monday, November 3, 2025, the official death toll was 32, and on Thursday, November 6, the official death toll is still 32. With more communities opening up, we're hearing the morgues are full.
Also, we have a new member join the membership part of the channel. So welcome to the membership part of the channel, Myrns. Or Myrns, I'm not sure how that pronounced. I'm not sure if that is your name or it's an African name, but big up yourself for joining the membership. So big up the rest of members who actually support the channel. Clive Johnson, Gloria Swaby, Joanne Godfrey, Talia Campbell, and the bonus Leolaro. So we just going to make it 6 in this video. So big up on yourself to all of the members, and also if you want to join the membership and get exclusive content, things on the on the channel, except if you join the membership, you're going to see some new videos pop up where you never see before. So click the link in my YouTube profile bio. So go in my YouTube bio and you're going to see the link. It's going to look just like a YouTube link, but click it and you're going to go over to a whole different YouTube channel, but I see a YouTube channel. So click the link and like and subscribe to the channel, and don't wait till me go to jail and say, oh, you used to watching video, then you just join me. No, join the membership from now. It's a turn night now, so thanks for making it to the end of this video. Blessings. Cheers.